And the topic I choose today is Israel-Hamas. Israel-Hamas conflict is the war between the Israel and Hamas. Hamas is the terrorist organization of Gaza Strip. Last year, this war began last year in October 2023, where the Hamas terrorists surprisingly attack on the Israel. As a result, there is a many casualty of civilians, and there is a kidnapping of Israeli soldiers and the civilians. In response, the Israel declared a war against the Hamas and launched many rocket launchers against the Hamas in the Gaza. Conflict is deep rooted with the conflict between Israel and Palestine. And this conflict is related to the territory dispute between Israel and Palestine. Currently, this conflict is the hot topic, hot topic in. Oh, sorry, sir. Currently, this. So, thank you.
Okay, so I'm starting. So, good evening, friends. My lecture topic is false impact of social media. So, we all know that in today's era, we are living in the era of social media. It's in the phone of every people. Almost in India itself, 70% of the people have social media apps in their phones, and they're engaged somehow in them. So, as we tend to spend time on that, basically it affects us socially, mentally, physically, in all aspects. So we can't ignore the false effects that we have seen because of social media, and yeah, few of them are basically that it has created a curated perfection. People tend to share only the highlights of their lives, and mostly we from them highlights we tend to discriminate ourselves from them. The feeling of inadequacy is there between the two people who watch or who do the activities. So superficial connections are there in social media. People who think that he is my friend, but the person can also be false on the, and there are also chances of honey trapping activities, and many government organizations have itself banned the app and prevented the employers to be in that, especially is prevalent in defense. And basically the validation dependence is also there in social media. We tend to validate ourselves by the pursuit of likes and comments we get and the posts we share. So basically the misinformation is shared in the media. As know, it's the time of election in India itself, Maharashtra and Jharkhand have election time. So the facts can be molded in such a way to favor a particular party, and this lead to a very bad result or very good that's not expected in the life of people. So it also reported by the Royal Society of the Public Health in UK shows clearly that Instagram is the most bad platform. They consider it the most worst social media platform for the mental health of the people, because we see that it has, due to that only, our youngsters have gave their life, because just because of having selfie at a particular point, they gave their life, and the data is really amazing. It's almost 1000 to 2000 youngsters get their life, give their life just because of showing themselves in social media. So it's the time that we should restrict ourselves to the certain apps. The India should have certain regulations and policies. Basically, the recent news yesterday come where the India itself about and about sharing data to the foreigners and keeping it 5 years. So various steps were being taken by the government, and with that, the social media app is seen to be much regulated, and much more privacy will be there with full encryption to full government indication also that. So that can also be used and tracked by the government in time of need for further use. So basically, social media has its benefits and also the fault impacts. But the bad effect that we have because of social media curated perfections validation effect that I have talked about is very bad and much recognizable than the good effects we receive of them. So that's thing. Thank you.
Next. Khyati.
Hello, hello. So am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Myself, Khyati Jain. My lecture topic is social media. So before going deep into the topic, let's understand what exactly is social media. So basically, social media is an interface through which one can connect to many people around the world at one go. So since the technology keeps on enhancing day by day, people are more and more influenced by social media. It is not only the youth, but our old generation is also influenced by social media due to its easy to use practices. Moreover, it comes to various advantages. Like if we talk about business perspective, then social media allows people to communicate instantly and to share their experiences as well. Uh, Secondly, if we talk about education, then it is only possible through social media that in one go we have n number of educational resources. We can link to we can switch to other many various websites and get the material there itself. So it can also be considered as a place for creativity too. But since every coin has two sides, the social media also has some disadvantages, like many fake informations can be taken out. Also, one can have privacy concerns if not taken proper care of. Thank you.
Next.
Avoiding nature is cutting our breath. My lecture topic is global warming. Global warming is one of the most alarming and sensitive issues over past and present decade. It is defined as an increase in temperature of atmosphere and water bodies on Earth. One of the main reasons for this change is increase in the emission of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases that include carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, and nitrous oxide. These gases uh, gases trap sun's heat in Earth's atmosphere and make it warm. These gases are necessary to keep Earth's temperature below freezing level, but excessive amount of it is harmful. Uh, this the increased amount is due to excessive use of fossil fuels, deforestation, distorted agricultural practices, and destructive human activities. Uh, a lot of evidences suggest that global warming has worsened in the worst way possible over past decade, and the amount of carbon dioxide emission has almost doubled. Uh, there have been warning signs of an alarming rise in sea level and is threatening a number of coastal lands to be submerged. This climatic change will also turn our planet into a hub of number of infectious and parasitic diseases. Plants are the main source of oxygen. They take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. But due to deforestation, uh, and the carbon dioxide amount increase in the atmosphere, which leads to temperature increase, and vehicle burn uh, fossil fuels which emit a large amount of carbon dioxide and other toxins into the atmosphere that lead to temperature increase. And a lot of agricultural practices also produce carbon dioxide and methane, and overpopulation also lead to carbon dioxide increase in the atmosphere. And there are other natural causes also, like uh, like volcanic eruption and forest fires that lead to increase in the temperature of atmosphere. To control these, we can use renewable energy resources like wind and solar energy. We can use electric vehicles and uh, sustainable agricultural technologies. And Global warming is a pressing global issue which needs immediate action and attention. So all countries must work together to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases and to promote sustainable practices. Thank you.
Next. Good evening, everyone. And my name is Samarth Brother, and my topic is e-commerce. Let's see what is e-commerce. E-commerce is nothing but a buying and selling of a goods or a service or a product through online or platform of online. So e-commerce have some advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of e-commerce are let's see an example in COVID-19. The e-commerce played a very important role in the COVID-19 because uh, the crowd in the market is reduced due to e-commerce uh, because we can buy the products through online. And the disadvantage of e-commerce is the faking of products and the damaged products. The examples of e-commerce are Amazon, Flipkart, and Shopee and Snapdeal, and they are all in through uh, the transaction is done through PhonePe, BUP, and other platforms. Thank you.
Okay, next. Neetu. Neetu.
Good. Good evening, gentlemen. Present here. Today's my lecture topic is juvenile crime. As we all know, children are known for the innocent assets are known as the innocent assets for the society. These are known for their honest nature and are predicted as the caricatures of God. Now, what is juvenile? A juvenile is a person who has not attained a age of 18, which is liable according to our constitutions. And the crime made by the juvenile are known as juvenile crimes. According, uh, if we see the general crimes made by the juveniles in India are murder, rape, etc., which are heinous crimes according to their age. So, the most commonly known crime in our India is the Nirbhaya case, which was occurred in 2012, and it is a very unfortunate thing that among that five accused persons, there was a minor or juvenile. Uh, a person a person uh, a person is usually forced to uh, do such crimes. As we all know, no one is a criminal from their birth. Circumstances made him. These circumstances could be the poor moral values, or the poor enforcement in the society. This
This should be uh, like drug abuse or like the children who do small crimes when they go to jail, and the criminals there uh, use them as a puppet. So and then the juveniles do these heinous crimes. There are many laws which have made to protect these juvenile crimes, like the if a juvenile has done a crime, then these are not gone to jail but to the observation house to teach him the moral values and to convince him not to do these crimes again. If a person has about to occur 18 years old or 18, it should be then his trial is under a psychologist to if he to watch if he is a person who is a repeater criminal or he uh, will not do this again in future. We can also see in the Porsche case that occurred last year. Last year, the juvenile was about to be 18, but he had gone to jail. So these new laws can prevent our country by the taking place of these juvenile crimes. Thank you.
Durgesh.
Good evening, gentlemen. My topic is e-commerce website. In this lecture topic, we understand what is the e-commerce website, what is the e-commerce, and how it is working. What is the advantage and what is the disadvantage of of the e-commerce website. If we talking about the working of the e-commerce website, in this can't go to market and buy the desired thing which we need. Just like we are if we are in college or office or we need like ice cream and there is no place of ice cream, then we easily go to the Blinkit website and easily order on that website, and in the 10 minutes we find our ice cream. So that this is the way the e-commerce website are working. If we talking about the advantage of the e-commerce website, with the help of e-commerce website, we are also save the lots of money in the market. When you are going to in the market and you buy a product, then you are able to see, you negotiate with the that person, and sometimes he sell to the high rate. But in the e-commerce website, they are fixed rate, and they are fair rate to charge those product. That is the way e-commerce helps us. And if talking about disadvantage of the e-commerce website, then the local market of affecting in the in the e-commerce website. uh, Thank you, sir. I hope next time I try my best.
Okay. So Ajay is not there. Okay. Fine. So if I talk about the feedback, so you need to work a lot on your lecture part, right? Starting with Khyati. Khyati, you spoke, but you spoke very less. Okay. So from the
Okay,
next
sir.
time, yeah, prepare your lecturette in advance only so that you are speaking at least 3 minutes on a lecture topic.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Mm, Shikha, your content was good for Lecturette, but the way you are speaking, it looks like just you are reading some topic. Shikha, the content you prepared is good for the lecture. Just involve some voice modulation, some pauses, so it will become better. Okay, Shikha,
Yes, sir.
do some voice modulation, uh, make some pauses during the sentence formation, then it will be a good one.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. What's your name? Uh, Neetu.
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What's your name?
Sir, love, sir.
Love. Okay. So, Love, you are preparing for NDA.
Yes, sir.
So, you need to work on your lecture part, right? I mean, you are taking long pauses, you are stucking. Okay, I mean, it should not look like that you are thinking and speaking. It should go in a flow. Okay, so from the next, prepare your lecture topics right from your home, and then you can deliver it here. Okay, and
Okay.
if you want to give a good lecture, then make sure daily you are reading the newspaper, you are updating your general awareness, then definitely you can make your good lecture. The content will be good. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Durgesh, it was okay, Durgesh. You can improve your lecture.
Yes, sir. Would sir sometime people vote then screen is up and down. That's why my focus is getting not that way.
Okay.